Hi friends, welcome back to Lost Without a Plan. I'm Amanda Lynn and I'm so glad you're here. Today we are planning the month of February in my 7x9 vertical columns from Plum Paper, and I have a lot to catch you up on for the whirlwind we'll call January. So grab your cozy bev and let's dive in. Before we jump in, I want to share the sticker kit that I'm planning to use this month. This is from a shop that is no longer around, sadly, but I'm fully committed to using up my sticker stash this year. Most of the kits I have that are February themed are better suited for weekly layouts, but this one happened to have lots of extras, so I felt like it might be the perfect fit. It's kit 201 from Fern Creek Stickers. It may not scream February at first glance, but I love the soft mauve tones. It's kind of a lighter red-violet shade, and it's paired with these plant elements that kind of felt like a spring moment that we get here in Southern California when it shifts from being super cold to a little more manageable, even though the calendar still says winter. The pieces I have here are 3 washi strips. We have I believe this is the deluxe washi page. It has 2 of each style. And let me zoom you in so you can see. Kind of like a modern take on a flower situation. Then there's the regular washi strips. These ones are thin. All of these ones are the thin washi. I kind of like this spotted pattern at the top. Then these ones right here are very wide washi, so I thought that that could work for the monthly headers. We have some decorative boxes, some scalloped boxes, some, I guess these are appointment labels or banners. I don't know. They have little check boxes. These ones have appointment time spots, and these are just some standard lined boxes. Then we have this transparent sheet. I'm not really sure how many use it, but it's got some banners and some circles, maybe for a layering moment, and some little spots up top. Then lastly, here is the deco sheet. See how it's just kind of muted, and I figured it would be like a calming zone for my crazy plans we have ahead. So this is why I picked this kit. I grabbed a couple of Zig color dot markers that match. This is pale rose and grayish green. You'll see that I dotted them up here. This one in the middle was way too bright, so it's the 2 on the outsides. I have already pulled out my sheets and of course my trusty friction pen. I have 2 friction pens. I think I'm gonna stick with this one because I like the way this one's the noisy barrel and this one is not. So this is the knock ball, I think. Ball knock? Knock zone? Dyslexia is not good when there's all of those names. Generally, I decorate both my everyday planner and my on-the-go planner, which this is my A5 sewn horizontal priorities layout. Both of these planners are from Plum Paper, which is still my favorite custom planner company. They have so many layout options, so if you're ever feeling planner curious, I definitely recommend taking a look. You can use code Amanda10 at checkout to save 10%, and that's at no cost to you. It just lets them know that I sent you. All right, I want to start by laying down the backdrop in my 7x9, and while I do that, let's check in. How did January feel for you? Because I swear I blinked and most of it disappeared. We started the month strong for winter break, which always feels like a soft landing for the first week or 2, and then it was straight back to the grind. We had our annual exams for both me and Violet, and that led to so many follow-ups for each appointment. That sent us straight into what I lovingly call the scheduling vortex, because trying to juggle specialists' availability with school schedules, work deadlines, and meetings, it's a lot. Some of these appointments depended upon each other too, so of course that meant that one had to come first, and the one that needed to come first only had the farthest date out. So thankfully, I was able to manage to get in sooner just by switching locations, but that means a much longer drive. But at least it keeps us moving forward on progress. This is a very wide banner, which means that it crosses over so much for a whole line. I don't know if I want to use these. Can I peel it back up? Oh, thank goodness it's removable. I think I'm going to go with a smaller one on this page. Actually, I'll put it on this page because it'll be cute here and I'll still be able to use it before I set it down and it gets crumpled up forever. It's clear that the mental load was pretty heavy this month. Heavy in that invisible, always running in the background kind of way. But I hope that your month was a little less chaotic. Do I want to just put a little strip here? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Just mixing it up. I just moved my whole office around. None of my stuff was put back in the same place because the new location of my desk has me filming reversed. Like I flipped my desks. So now this one is facing the window, which is better for lighting, but my regular desk is behind me now. So everything is shifted that was here is now over here. So I'm a little backwards. Please bear with me. Thank you so much for your patience as I navigate the new system. I just thought that this would be easier for me to do some forward-facing videos like the one you saw today. I hope that that was a good angle. My supply box, which is right here. It has my scissors, my Moxie Life stencil, my Moxie Life washi strips, and my Tombow whiteout, and a random bobby pin. I'm gonna put that in my hair right now. And I'm not really sure what these stickers are from, but they look like double adhesive. So this is what's off to the side. If you were ever curious, these are my must-haves for every plan with me, but I'm sorry, my camera stand is here in the way now, so I can't really keep it there without it showing up in screen. So that's why it's on the other side, and that's why I'm struggling. Not that you wanted to know all of the behind the scenes, but there you go. Anyways, I do like how the skinny washi looks up top. It's kind of minimal, which is ideal for a busy month like this. As you can see, I've already put the week numbers here. I think that these week stickers were from Orange Umbrella Co. I do like to know the week numbers as we go so I can kind of see how close we are to the end. I know that sounds a little crazy that I would want to know that, but it's true. I want to know. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So as I said, my goal this year is to use up all of my sticker stash. I had purchased a handful of like grab baggy things from Fern Creek Stickers as like a Christmas present, but she had said that that was way too many stickers for her, so she sent some home with me, That's cute. I like that. Let's see how we can do this one. I like how it's white. I usually don't find sticker kits that are, let's see, where do I want this? I think I want it here, so I'm gonna cut this top one off. I usually don't have sticker kits with a white background, so I can't do anything like this. This is fun. Gets me to use my stickers and have a little moment of creativity. I was gonna touch the number. That wouldn't do. I think we decided that we're going to take a road trip this summer to up the coast of Oregon. So if any of you are from Oregon and have any must-see, must-do items on the Oregon coast, I would love to hear about it. Please drop them down in the comments. I've just been kind of peeking at some YouTube videos, but they're all like not super family based, and it would be 2 adults and 2 children going on the journey. I may have overdone it with that sticker, but yeah, I like that. I think that's cute. Okay, next, what are we doing? The plans. I did not write in my items which is sad, because I usually do that before we film. Okay, magic of television moment. Okay, I filled in a couple of things. I also pulled some stickers from my scripts and icons book. I'm still working on how to organize this, but it's helpful at times. I just had to search everywhere for my basketballs because I didn't have them in there. So it's not working perfectly. The system is still flawed, but we're working it out as we go. So I wanted to use these right here. These Februarys are from an old sticker kit, but I thought that they matched the colors enough that I could throw them on. Cute. And also on this side. Let me stick some more of this washi down. But it's a lot of pattern too, so I kind of don't want to overdo anything. Let's do these itty bitty ones. I usually don't separate, but I'm going to do that this time. Might as well. Should probably be using my straight edge, but it's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Done is better than perfect, right? Let me do this little one here. Okay, now back to the plans. Let's start with the highlights page. And this is going to be fun because I get to show you my master book list. Oh my goodness, you guys, I replaced the battery with the battery, and like within 3 minutes, this one died. This one might be ready to go. Sorry about that choppiness. If it showed up on film, I'll try to fix it together. But back to my master book list. I did take the time to gather together my full to be read list and found the titles that were available through my library apps. And then I used AI to help me sort everything while keeping my book club reads and my monthly themes in mind. As you can see, I had January for routines and resets, and then I made it through all of my January books. February's focus is connection and consistency, which felt especially important after the chaos of January. So after a little tweaking, I landed on this list, which balanced what I want to read, what I need to read, and I organized them into 8 fiction books and 4 nonfiction books to help me support my 12 books a month goal. For February, the lineup includes, let me just start, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do 8 fiction and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nonfiction. I'm going to be writing very tiny because I did not account for the size that I write, so we will just do our best. For February, the lineup includes The Husband's Secret, The Book of Lost Hours, She's Faking It, The Stolen Life of Colette Marceau, and that's the one I just picked up from the library, but I'm sure I won't finish it until after February. So, and that one it's so far it's about World War II times in France, and it's really interesting so far. I really like it. I wonder if it will be one of my favorites for the month. You'll need to check back with me on my March goals list and I'll tell you what I thought of it. The Gingerbread Bakery. This one's just supposed to be lighthearted romance, which fit into the theme. It'll be interesting. Let's see, there's Spells for Lost Things. I think that this one was a leftover from Halloween when I was looking for the witchy things, but it's fine. We're just mixing them in to keep things interesting. And then there's The Correspondent, and I think that that is a fiction book. I remember hearing Sarah Hart Unger from the Best Laid Plans podcast talk about it, so I wanted to put that on here. Stronger in Difficult Places is a nonfiction book. Salt, which is our book club book for the month, and that's Salt, A World History. They wanted to do like a food themed book, which I thought was interesting. Then The Menopause Manifesto, and then this one is by Elise Myers. That's a great story I'd love to tell you. She wrote it, I think, at the end of last year. I just love her channel, and I like the way that she sees things, like her lens. So I think that that will be a good read. Now, you'll see that I had one of the fiction books missing. I had this called My Phony Valentine listed, and it's by an author that I've been reading a lot of lately. And so I had it listed, but it's currently suspended on all of my library apps, which is a little weird. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're all just taken out at the time, but usually it's like a immediate download. So I'm not really sure why all the apps don't have it. Maybe it's because it's February and it's popular, but I'm gonna keep checking back on it. And if it doesn't happen, I might switch that one with my March read by her. With a March read if it doesn't unlock in time. Otherwise, this list feels like a solid blend that's going to keep things interesting as the months unfold and not make me regret my goal of reading 12 books a month. And I'm just doing my best here. And of course, I do some of it. I like to do my nonfiction books in actual paper format or in ebooks if I can't find them in paper format, because then I can like take notes while I'm doing that. But the fiction books I usually do on Audible, and that's because I'm dyslexic. And so when you're reading a page, things are not as they seem when you're dyslexic. So I think that it's easier to follow the story verbally here, but I like to do, sometimes I'll pair it with an Audible book, like an audio format and a hardback format over here, but I try to keep it that way, with nonfiction being where I can see the words and focus on the words while taking notes. Anyways, so that is my book list right here. For to-do list, I need to write in my top priorities. I've left this section blank for a few months and I found myself forgetting things that were important. So this is going to be my added layer of accountability. I'm entering monthly tasks like my billing, which I'll also put on the monthly spread too, but deposits. I need to work on my tax prep because that will be over in March, hopefully. Hopefully we can do our tax appointment in March, but I need to get everything uploaded and organized before that. The few goals that I'm playing catch up on, I'm going to fill those out after I put in my March goals, but I'm going to put them here too, so that I'm not just thinking of them when I see my goal planner. I'm putting them into my actual plans and into my weekly plans too. I did that all last year, and that's how I made progress, I think, but January was just chaos and I did not catch up. There was just no catching up. So we're going to catch up in February. This last section I usually hold for important events, and February holds a really big one for us. It is our 15-year wedding anniversary. We're going to keep it simple with dinner out and save our longer celebration for spring break, because as you'll see, Violet's basketball kind of hijacked our chance of enjoying our President's Day weekend vacation plans like we wanted, but that's okay, I guess. I mean, we've been together 15 years. What's a few more days for celebration, right? Just get a little bit creative here. Yeah, that's cute. We're gonna call that done. Maybe I'll add a couple of little dots into the background. One more blue right there. This facing page here, I think I'm gonna leave it blank for now. I think it will eventually become my meal plan, but I haven't started it yet because of all the chaos. And I do have a basic like meal plan, but we're changing things a little bit because I'm working with a dietitian. So I wanted to like try a few new recipes in there too. So I still need to work on that. I'm going to leave the space open just in case it makes it here. If it doesn't make it here this month, I'll probably, hopefully be able to include it next month. But if you want to see like a dedicated meal planning video on the, like, and how I set that up, just please let me know in the comments and maybe I'll record it for you. But I totally enjoy sharing things with you if you find them helpful. So now on to the monthly plans. Okay, the month kicks off with a Girl Scouts meeting. That's also our go day for cookies. I think I'm gonna use this fun banner here just so I can have something cute. So it's our go day for cookies. So that means that we will be picking up our cookie inventory that day. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I did two pokey sides is not ideal. It's a little much to have two pokey sides. So we'll just do the one. Since I already put down the transparent mat, that's the one that will stay. Okay, so at this meeting, we're working on our digital movie maker badge. We're gonna finish it up and we're gonna be picking up our cookies. It's gonna be a busy meeting, but we've moved it a little earlier, so maybe I'll get home sooner. You never know, right? On the 2nd, we have basketball practice. I'm just going to add the simple icon stickers here. I do like to keep my monthly view kind of clean, and for the high level items, she does have her own calendar that I'll put all the specifics on, so that she and my husband, who insists upon taking her to this, which I totally don't mind. Don't you worry about that, because I have the tendency to get migraines. So if I have to hear the squeaky shoes, it's not as good of a deal, right? So she's supposed to have practice every Monday. She actually had been sidelined for a little bit for a medical leave or something. This is still tentative, but I'm grateful that these stickers are removable along the way because of all of those little things. Tuesday is a major work deadline for me, so I'm gonna mark that here. I think I'm gonna fill this top part up with deco, but I'll wait until the end to see how that works out. Wednesday and Friday both include appointments, one for V and then one for me. And this one actually repeats again here. Good. Saturday brings a basketball game. Every Saturday there's a basketball game. Sadly, I think this one is a doubleheader, the 14th, yes. And that is the reason why we could not, do I put 2 here? I'll just put times 2. There you go. That way I know that there's 2 that day, and that's gonna be a long day. She has 2 that day, and then, oh, she's done with basketball here. Isn't that exciting? I can't wait. So does that mean that she doesn't have practice here? She does. Ah, that's it. This is All-Star Weekend and this is playoffs. So I am not sure if they will be playing, but I might as well put the little basketball in just in case. And I'll write All-Stars those might actually be changed. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just there for knowledge. We have a few birthdays sprinkled in this week. We have Jackie and Pre. And then we have 2 birthdays on Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, Violet actually has Friday off for President's Day, which was why we were hoping to leave, but it did not work out that way. I feel like I want to put this on something because I have so many pieces. Would that be weird? It might be weird, but I'm going to do something a little funny here. I'm going to go here and here. So, like that. And then we will do the opposite over here, like that. Yeah, that's cute. My hope is to go somewhere fun on like the 13th, but since she has basketball on the 16th, I don't know that we can. Everything just kind of got messed up, but if we do something, it will be here. So maybe as a little reminder to do something, I should put another box up here. Might as well. We will leave that open for fun. This is a fun spot. Reminder to editing Amanda, plan some fun here. Let's see. I do have a content meeting supposed to happen here. I did not write that in. I'm going to just put a little note up here just so that I can remember. I'll leave that box open. It might move to here, hopefully, because I think that maybe his children also have off, but we'll see how it works out. And then Tuesday, we have a longer appointment that day. And that will, I mean, hopefully she'll make it back to school in time. Hopefully. I don't want to do 2 pinks in a row. That was a bad choice. No more pink. You all know how much I love pink, don't you? You know how much I love pink. I'm going to put this vertical, I think. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, so we have a very long doctor's appointment that day. And then there's a shorter one midweek. It'll be later in the day, so she'll miss the beginning of school here and the end of school there, which was not ideal, but I don't really understand. You'd think that doctors, especially with the children's hospital, would be more amicable to doing things outside of school hours, but nope, they do not. They seem to only like regular business hours, which is fine. Where did that big piece go? Ah, here it is. Got on a tangent, lost my paper. Isn't that life, right? Like I said, the logistics are a lot, but we're just doing our best to keep everything balanced. Then we have book club. I'm excited for book club. Oh yeah, and on Saturday I get to go out to dinner with a new friend. So we're calling that girls' night. That will be fun. And then we have, this is the one where we're discussing Salt, a History. So that's my priority read this month. I'm gonna try and read it the first week. Then the last week of February includes National Bus Driver Day. So I need to put like a little reminder here so that I can remember to send Violet with like something to give to her bus driver. They're really nice to her. There's more basketball. Oh, we have a couple of Zoom calls this week. And then we have our anniversary. Oh, I forgot to put in Valentine's Day. That's just like a doodle sticker from Planner Kate. I found it in one of my files, so that signifies Valentine's Day. And then we have my anniversary here. You hate pink, but somehow that's the only color you put everything on, right? Oh, fun, that one's scalloped. I did not see that before. Let's do this. Maybe it'll break up the pink a little. Cute. Okay. Violet has a virtual baking class on the 11th. I feel like with this many sheets, it's very easy to get distracted. So we have our end of the month tasks here. So I'm gonna put this one, and I'm just gonna put this little calculator so that I remember to do my end of the month tasks. And then, oh, we have 2 paydays that need to be put. My checks always come in the mail, so I think I'll have it by then. Now I'm going to fill in the gaps with some of this cute deco. While I'm here, I will break out my Rainbow Quotes by LostWithoutAPlan and see. I know that they have some romantic quotes in the red page. I'm not sure if it will match, but something for my anniversary would be cute. It's all out of order. Oh, here. This book is very well loved, as you can see. I feel like it's the only one that I use. So the one that I picked is Grow Old With Me, the best is yet to be. So we have our highlights page. We have our plans here. The first would usually be our Scouts meeting, but it is not this month, which will be nice because I will have more time to do. So all of the Sundays are available for taxes. That's pretty good. Let me see if I want to use some of these textured things to mix it up a little. I think I'm going to use them as halves though. Kind of throw them in here and there. Might be too much. It might be. We'll see. Oh. The problem with the lightness of this paper is that you never know if you actually have it in your hand or if you've dropped it. Let's quickly jump over to, I'm going to call that done. And then we can quickly jump over to my A5. Oh, how fun. These ones almost fit like that. That's fun. This one does not have an highlights page in it. This one is strictly for out of the house timelines, which means just the appointments this month. It doesn't include highlights pages, which has been a little adjustment, but I'm giving it a fair shot until the quarterly swap. I'm still finding my groove with this year's planner stack. It's been rough at times, but I'm working my way through it. So let me quickly drop in the important things. And just like that, we wrapped up my February monthly plan with me. Seeing it all laid out always lifts a weight off of my shoulders. February is going to be full and fast with limited downtime for those big goals, but having a clear plan makes it feel manageable. I'll keep leaning in on my micro tasks and baby steps because progress doesn't stop just because life feels busy. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. As always, all the supplies I use will be linked down below. If you enjoyed this video, I do share planning content like this every week and would love for you to join my little corner of the internet. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss my next upload. Until then, I'm wishing you a February filled with moments that help you flourish. Bye for now.